and welcome to Satisfactory. You may notice that my voice is a little bit smoother. I have been fiddling with settings. Just peeping to check to see if everything is okay, and we are streaming, we are recording, we have bouncing green lines for audio of various different sources and editing. So we are good to go. And as you can see, I have been doing some adjustments. Well, actually one adjustment I need to do. Controls, let's bring the sensitivity down to... yeah, let's try 4. That way my thumb's not as twitchy, so full ball rotation gets me a 270, yeah, about 180. That should be enough. So I have only done aesthetic work. I've kind of got things all ready and set and going for future expansion. I've built up the walls a bit. I've improved the productivity of back here, adding in another section right up there because it was needed to sort out my screw problem. It kind of screwed me over. Bad pun, I know. But yes, we are on top of things now, and things are being produced at pretty much the correct rates. These are gone. Yeah, they're still going. I'm happy with that. Obviously, because I've been leaving things running in the background whilst I've done various improvements, things have been stacking up quite nicely. Yeah, that's how we're doing on rotors. But yes, so what have I done? Well, we have this, well, yeah, I've doubled the floor space of my work area, which is going to be needed very soon. Hopefully in this stream. And then if we go back here, obviously got some more storage just over there, and we've got this big flat thing. Now, interestingly enough, just up here we have a pure iron ore, which is nice because with a standard miner that can rake up 120 ores per minute. And over where the power station was, when I was refitting it because I wanted to increase power to make sure I don't have any power issues for the short term, we shall say, I kind of got the 2 mines there going at full capacity, and that nets me 600 megawatts per hour, and we're using about this much at the moment, which is nice. It means I've got a comfortable area to be playing with. But whilst I was over there, I found another 2 iron nodes right next to the 2 nodes that were there. So I grabbed a lot of reinforced plates, put down 2 miners, and basically did a Mark II run all the way over to here. So this conveyor belt can move 120 units of coal, because they're both normal grade deposits, which means they're 60 each. Add them together, 120. Bob's your uncle. So we've got an even match for both units, which is nice. Then over here I also laid the same sort of bit of track, because when I finished last time we had just found a cadmium, whatever, ore deposit, which I've put again on a Mark II because it was a pure, so that's 120. So this session is going to be starting, you know, pretty well, because I've basically got to do a load of infrastructure. Now this one's going to be the easiest one to do. So let's tackle that one, shall we? Oh, it's a shame you can't put splitters at 45-degree angles, because that would be lovely. Because I could have just plonked it there and divided it out, but no, it's not going to work like that. So if we have you there-ish, you're coming in, because the way the maths work is if I go over here and I put where's going to be good? Probably around here. Production, this is only temporary, this isn't where it's actually going. But if we say plonk that there and go cadmium ingot, you see how it uses 45 per minute. Now what I want to do is these three here, I want the raw ore in there, ingots in there, and quick wire in there. So I need 2 smelters and a constructor in this little area. But first off, I've got to get the amounts right. So we have 120 here. Now the easy way of doing it is going to be logistics. So we put a splitter, let's say here for now, and yep, you go that way, and I think that's right. Yellow, yellow, yes, that is perfect. So let's join you to there and you to there. So now at the end of this, what we have is we now have a 30, a 30, a 30, and a 30, which is kind of what we're aiming for. So what we next need to do is we need to lay down a couple of mergers, because we're going to do something interesting. If we put this merger here and put the next one there. Okay. And then we put a splitter down. Don't worry, I'll explain the maths very shortly. It'll all make beautiful sense. Right, so we have those 3, which is working out right. So let's deal with the first obvious thing, which is we run that one in there and that one in there. So there's 2 30s. It's 30, 30. This is a splitter, so we are going to be running that 30 into there. And I made it balls up already. You, sir, down. You are a merger, yes. That's where we're going with this, because we need another splitter. And we need it coming in from the back end. So this one here can go straight into there. So then we hook this one into this one. So this 30 is going to get divided into two, and one's going to go up and round and in, very simply, just with boink and boink. Oh, I don't like the fact it's clipping. And there you go. So that 30 is now going into a 15 here and a 15 here, which goes around here and into here. So we now have our 245s, which is just what we want. I may have to lay down that now. So, what about the other one, I hear you say? The other one is fairly straightforward to sort. We go in here. We aim you in that direction. We go over here. And pick an convenient point, probably about here. And we kind of hope that we can thread the needle, which we can't quite do. So let's take you away and let's get you there. Does that help with your location problem? Yes, it does. So this one is going to be our pure ore. So you can add, let's see, you can actually afford to come down this way a bit. Sweet. You are going to be a pain in the rear end. That's not as bad at clipping. Oh, I don't like that. Let's go with that. And get you on the straight and narrow. And then get you on the straight and narrow. So this one's fairly straightforward. We do that. Too tight, is it? Okay, good to know. So you gotta come back a smidgen. That is not a problem. Let's try that. In. So that's our raw ore sorted. Next plan, going to be our two smelters. So we go over to production, other way round, and there's one, there's two. It's going to be tight, is it? Let's see. There. 1, 2. In. Jump you back and in. And that's our 45, 45, and a 30 raw. So this one's nice and easy because it hasn't really got to go far. So let's make it nice and neat-ish. So that goes in. Then we need a constructor. Let's get a bit away. Sweet. Okay. Back it up a bit. 2. In. And you can go in there. And we set you to quick wire, which uses 12. Which is good because these produce 15, so that's not going to be running all the time. And there we go. So that's all that done. Last little bit that we need. Power cable to run over to here. One. What may pay actually is to plan ahead a bit. Where? There. That'll do. You go there. And you go there. Make sure cadmium. Sweet. So we have link in there. We have link in there. So what needs to ideally happen? 7, I think I said it to. Yeah, it was 7. So, the cadmium, Caterium, however you want to pronounce it, should now start to go through its dividing process, at which point we should end up with 2 tracks of 45 and 1 track of 30. Providing I've done my maths right, which would be sweet. Yep, that's going over, that's going in, so that's 30. Yes, it appears we are getting things to where we want them to be. Cadmium's coming along. This is going in here. And there's our first ore. Going into this. Producing. Okay, we should be to, yeah, that should start stockpiling. There we are. We now have these 3 boxes slowly being filled up with the ore, the ingots, and the quick wire. So yay, job done. Yay me. Now, I've also set up this thing to deal with stuff that I randomly pick up, like that 30 cadmium. Can just drop it in there and it'll go through and I get points. So we print out the coupons for what we've been recycling and we get this awesome shop. How do we know it's awesome? Because it says so. And you can spend it on various things to improve your situation. In this case, I actually want to go for wall outlets and double wall outlets, just for aesthetic reasons. So, we'll come back to that after doing everything that we need to. We can now just let that roll for a while. we'll check on it after we do the next bit. Which, as you can guess, we're dealing with exactly the same situation here. So we first off need a... Oh, I don't have enough iron plates. That was poor planning on my side. I thought I had everything ready to be able to just straight up start, but no, I was wrong. Over this way now. There. So let's take what? 3 stacks. We've got cable, we've got rods. Yeah, we should be good. We should be fine. So we are now going to make our first little steel production facility, which should be fun. Now, how much of a footprint did that thing leave? So it was 3 across, so it was 2. You could fit it into a 3x2, possibly. So 3x2. See, that makes sense there, because we could do it. One, so you. Oh, I don't like how this is going. Oh. Seriously, concrete as well. What was I thinking? Should have noticed that as I was doing this. No, it's not you. We'll just peek round the back end. Grab that many. Should get us going. We can but hope. Okay. Anyway, that could be improved. Possibly. It'll probably still have to be a 3x2. But what if... Okay, so you're there. So the first thing we are going to need is a splitter. There. Then, if we have... let's see... a splitter there. Yep. You don't have to be as conservative. Right, this is going to be a little bit different to look at. Here are the... Oh, that's why. I'm an idiot on placing spitters, because spitters? Why spitters? Okay. So 120 in. So into that one, we've got 60. And I did the same mistake there. No, I did the same mistake. Exactly the same mistake again. And that. So 120 is now divided into 2. So, which is what we want. I would say this one actually, no. I would like to say this one will be odd 30. So from that we can deduce that we will need 2 mergers together. Dink. It's going to be easier to do it that kind of way, maybe? And nope, that's... I'm having a bad day for putting stuff down in the wrong direction. Because we want the arrow coming out that way. Yep. And you going that way. Right, we're doing well, we're doing well. So, you're my first 30. You can be... Oh, 30, 30... Yes. This may work, this may not. Then we do another splitter. Yeah, that's the right way. Though that doesn't look lined up. Or does it? You go in there. So we're getting our 15 into that one. So the last one to do, yeah, is going to be our this set. I really wish there was a more elegant way of doing this. And then we got coming here 45 and 45. Okay, so with that knowledge, we can drop down a Mark 1 miner there. Okie doke, okie doke. Doink, 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 doink. Oh, that's annoying. Right, so we have a bit more space for this one, so going to be coming in from the back. If we put you on that line and yep. You on that line, rotate you round. Okay. And let's turn on a light, so 60, 60. Okay, that's an interesting idea. If I my splitter there, that's now 30, which leaves this one. That's 30. Right, so that's my raw ore. That's my 30 to be splut. So it basically means I need a couple of mergers. Yes, about there. Again, just going for convenience of placement. Okay. Probably get rid of you. Drop you in there, and I'm going to take you up a bit because you're going to be my raw. You can go there. There. That way, yes. And boink. And boink. So once again, we now have our two fives with one high up at the back. Let's see, probably 2 conveyor poles worth. And whack you there. Right, so with all that said and done, we trace you back. Yep, that looks good. So let's put you in the initial one. You kind of. Yeah, let's go in there. Sweet. So we have all that ready. Now I just need to get some power. This is where forward thinking came through. And we left one there, ready to be picked up, so I could drop it down there. And double check. Yep, 120 per minute. So very soon, just like this, we now have a 30 coal there and 245 coals there. Soon we're going to have 245 coals there and iron there and 130 iron there, which is what we need to get started. Because a foundry, because I was looking into this lovely stuff, is an interesting beast to construct. Other than the size, it's quite huge. Yeah, that makes sense. If we scooch you over like that. And scooch you like that. Okay, so closest to closest. So this coal can go into that one. And this iron ore can go into that one. Then I just need logistics and a stackable jobby. Just go there. Because this coal needs to go there. And this iron needs to go there. Because as you see, it needs 45 of both simultaneously. So there's our steel ingots. This should have 2 left. So we get our steel production started. So these are going to be producing 45 steel ingots a time. And over here I have things ready for receiving. Obviously one of these is going to be this coal system that we have just over here, all sat ready. But there's a couple of things that we can make. So, first things first is probably let's play with you. Yes, let's play with you. So we're going to need a constructor. And that way round. Maybe like that. That gives me a nice smooth. So we have steel beams and we have steel pipes. Steel beams is 60 per minute and is 15. And steel pipes is 30 per minute. Okay. I can see what they want me to do. I totally see what they want me to do. So we need to space things. So if we put you there and double check, so steel beam needs 60, it produces 45, and the other one needs 30, I believe. Let's double check. Steel pipe 30, and these both produce 45. So they both kind of need to be split and then divided in the correct way. So what we do is we go here. Oh yeah, they're my two new ones. We get a splitter and get it facing the right direction. You need to go in that direction. Probably going to be easier just to put. So that's steel pipe 30. Yeah, it's going to be much easier just to drop the merger here. See, this is 45, so we divide it into 3, which is 3 15s. We route 2 of them into that, which makes the 30, and we get 1 going all the way over here. Boink. Oh, no, too much. What we then do is we do a merge kind of like that. Run you into there. Run you. So we're taking the 15 that we're not using on that one and transferring it over to here to make this one 45. And it all keeps within the speed limit of these 60 item belts, which is nice. Then we have to worry about power again. Now, which involves that button. So we run over here, drop that down, hit you there, grab you, hit you there. We tell you're doing 60, which is perfect. You're doing 30. You're not getting your ingots because I was an idiot and didn't wire you in. Right, so that's that all done. For now, what I would prefer to do is try and jump around a bit. Get you. Can we go that way? Can. Excellent. So that's my ore all set up. You are the one. So you are pipes. Yes. You go over here. I'm going to leave that one for ingots. So you are the steel pipey one. Like that. And down and in. As I then try and jump through a wall that's not there. Next up, we need to route this fellow, which is going to be easier. And put you in that direction and put you up a bit. How's that look? Not pretty, but believe it or not, it's only temporary. I'm okay with the small amount of clipping that's happening. And so, we should now have coal going here, pipes going here, and the beams going here. Everything with the right amounts. Then over here, you are copper ore, so you where's my 30? There's my 30. For now, going to leave it there and there. This one? Yep, that'll work. Much clippage? No, perfect. Okay, because what I want to do is fill these two up with ore first. This way I've got ore on tap, and then I'll take those 30 And I'll make another foundry that operates much slower to make me a load of steel ingots. It's just nice if I have the ores on tap in case I want to do anything else. So, we've just investigated what's been going on there. Here, we're getting quite well. Ores. Hey, we have some quick wire. Now, why would I want quick wire? It's a fascinating thing. It does some lovely, lovely things. So you start research. Yep. So first off, we can make blade runners, which takes 5 minutes. Crap. Do I need you? No. So we can drop you in. We drop you in. I've got a few odds and sods on me. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's resort. I definitely need more plates. That makes a lot of sense to me. There we go. So 3 of those, 2 of those. I have no iron rods. Okay. Let's grab 100 of those. Cable, wire, sword, eatable things. Okay. And then I don't really like having like 12 of something. I know I'll end up using it, but we'll just drop that in there. And there we go. That gets rid of that odd. And boom. That's going. So we have things stepping in the right direction. That's got 5 minutes. Oh, this is the boring bit of waiting. And you are a long way off from another point. But yes, those voucher things are pretty cool, because I would definitely like to get those and those. They're tempting. They're really tempting, but once you get like these, they are superfluous. And organization, more aesthetic things, so they're low priority parts. It feels like it's cheating, like instantly get 500 quick wire, instantly get 100 black powder, which is be my current hurdle. So yeah, it does feel like cheating, and equipment is things that you unlock. Yeah, added these here to make it easy access. Have we got 200 pipes yet? Because that would be nice. I could get this out of the way. So your pipes. I should have kept those pipes, shouldn't I? No, but if we run around and grab everything else that we need. So if we grab 200 concrete. Sort you. Wire is in here. 1,500 wire. And routers, as previously demonstrated, is here. And we need 200. And we'll sort that. So this is for advanced steel production. So we drop that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. And we sort. Perfect. Let's go through the middle. Yeah, that's really annoying. You have no idea how many times I remade that thing, and yet it all still sticks out. If we grab that 100 and we just drop it in now. Ooh, you. Drop it in now. That should get how you 30 seconds. Awesome. I am killing time. So that's 100. Probably not 30 seconds, but we're going to be close. Oh yeah, let's wait for the animation to end. Then we'll know what to do next. Hopefully something cool. Thank you.
New equipment unlocked.
What do I need? I can make one pair. 53. Yeah, I'm fine with that. These are basically just a movement, jump, and falling damage helpers. So I can now go. Whee! There we are. Now we have that. We can unlock an AI limiter. Bingo. So now I need 10 AI limiters to make a unlock a smart splitter, and these things are lovely. So what's needed for an AI limiter? Okay, quick wire and sheets. So we're getting low on quick wire. Sheets gonna have to come out this side and around here. Should be this one, I think. Perfect. I am getting the feel of where things are. That is excellent. And then we go to the wrong crafting bench. And okay, we'll make a few of these because, yeah, we need 10. But I kind of want to do other things with them. And it'll soon make sense why I'm making this such a priority. Because these things are a godsend. Right. It won't come in much right now, but it's going to come in very, very handy very, very soon. I'm going to need some reinforced plates as well. So let's grab another 100 of those. Sort that. How long to unlock? 5 minutes. Sweet. Hopefully we'll have some steel pipes, maybe 100 of. I think they're at 20 per minute. Nope. We did have some pipes ready. So advanced steel production is now done. Well, not now, but I wish they'd get rid of that thing.
Milestone reached. Improved miner included to double extraction rates and improve efficiency of new pipelines. A collection of new, more complex parts is now available for crafting. An additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
See, what they just said is if I go over here, boing, and boing, and boing, almost fall down the gap between, we have to make smart plating, versatile framework, and automated wiring, which sounds, you know, okay. But a few of these things you only ever build for this purpose of that thing. And we just unlocked being able to make versatile framework, which is created from a modular frame and a steel beam. So we go here and we go to our production. Ooh, there's our Mark II. So we get our assembler and we drop you there. We get our power line, run you to there. Then we tell you to make a versatile. Then we run you into the center one just because this is set up in the middle. So this needs those. Might go for the quick and dirty, to be honest. Considering the amount of routing that we have going on underneath, it might be better just to run to about here and to there. And beams, so coal pipes, beams. Make sure. Yep, beams. Goes into there. So this thing will now be making versatile frameworks 5 per minute. And we need 500, I think. Yep, 500, which is one of the bigger ones to master. Ooh, that's going to be fun. In the meantime, we now need to pick our next research thingy, which is Logistics 3, which makes sense to me. Select milestone. So we need 200 of those things, which is annoying. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, 81. I grab that and drop that in. Oh no! I put them in the wrong box, wrong box. Better. Right, let's put those in the correct box. And you go in there. Sweet. So you are using that. You are doing that. Awesome. I doubt if we'll have 100 steel pipes. I can try. We do. We do, and we need a bucket load of concrete. Joy. Boing, 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 boing. Concrete. Boy, ow, headache. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that. And that.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
And it's off. So, we just unlocked a whole conveyor Mark III and the belt and the lift. We've got stackable pipelines. Nothing really new in here. Nothing new in there. We now have industrial container, which is good. Yeah, everything's right with the world. Have I killed 5 minutes? I have.
New building unlocked.
Thank you. Right, so that needs plastic to carry on. That needs quick wire, and that. Tempting, but not a priority right now. So, why would I want smart splitters? Well, let's look at this example. At the moment, what we have is this little system right here, which is going along, doing its little task as it should be. Now, if I say foundation, and hopefully, yep, we can make it. Right, so up here, what we can do is this. If we go, just for now, yoink, and yoink, and yoink, everything comes to a starting stop. And then we get rid of that, because, like, we're meanies. Ooh, that was the floor. Don't get rid of the floor by accident. That's a bad idea. So, we go logistics and we get a Mark I conveyor. And we point them all onto that ledge above. This gives me a point of reference to be able to set up my smart splitters. Not because they need to be higher. So better. And perfect. And perfect. So, we now have their inputs coming up here. So what we then do is we go to our logistics, we go down. Smart splitter, yep, should be able to at least make 3. So we set it going in that direction. Are you there? And then we go plus and plus plus. Right, so we have 3 smart splitters, and what we do is we tell on the center one anything that overflows. Right? Sounds strange, but trust me. Now, we're not going to be using the left output because that's against the wall. So this one, the right output, we scroll down and we tell it or. So now only ore will be set. Anything else is going to get passed on to the next splitter. So this splitter, we tell it to put the ingot. Then we join that with this one, and we go, hey you, this right output, please put, where is Q quickwire? So what this will do is it'll keep on feeding stuff down here until it gets to here. Once all that is filled up, it will pass whatever's going that direction down the line. And why would that be a good idea? It's actually very simple. I think I jumped the gun a bit. Can I get a... No, I can't. I do need to add a bit at the end. Not much of a bit. And probably the same goes for you. And those both need to be Mark IIs. For the belt system, this system to work, it's best if you use the next markup of whatever you're using as standard. Like at the moment, my standard is 60. I only use 120 when I can, or if I really desperately need to. So we get rid of you, and we put an entrance into this system, which is just going to be there. Actually, we don't have to have it low down, do we? We can have it like that. So we've still got a floor. So, what do we do next? Well, take that away. And you need to go into a merger, which is going my way. So let's get rid of you, let's get rid of you. Nope, that's too fine. Ow, that was me eating something. I didn't mean to. Okay, you are... Oh, that's me accidentally eating something again. Merger. Let's try and avoid that clearance issue again. Invalid shape. Okay, so... let's get you... Merger. That'll solve the problem. Then... Oh, you're kidding me. It's not one thing, it's another. Oh, actually, it's not too much of a biggie. We can work around that. Okay. Then we add another merger. Now. And this is all ugly for now. Okay, you are going to need to be on the floor. So conveyor lift Mark II. That. And that. So that's the quick wire going. And then doink, doink. And now we're getting a mix of things going up. If I... Oh. This is just for the sample process. And you see how it's splitting these up at the moment. At the moment, it's working fine because none of these things are full. If there is congestion, though, it will pass on. That's how come we've got a bit of Keterum at the end. So what we do then is for situations like that, get this, come down, get a conveyor belt, and tie it into this track that I laid earlier. Very Blue Peter of me. Which comes back round here. Have I overtaken it? Nope. Comes round here into this container, which then goes on a Mark I into our recycler. So as these things get full, I will keep producing them, but they will, instead of just being backed up on the line, they will automatically go in for recycling, which gets me more points, which gets me more vouchers, which gets me more of those other things that I want from the shop. It also opens up the entire idea of automating sorting, like that entire system. At the end of the day, I'm going to be aiming to have all of my items around here being auto-sorted. So when I unlock a train, it can be going to somewhere else and it can just dock into the system, do a quick sort of type, and then dump it into different sections of the base, which will then automatically sort it, and if I've got too much, it'll automatically get recycled. It's a beautiful system. This is why I said this is all temporary. For the simple reason that, again, all this can be reduced down to one belt that sort of goes here, comes along here, and then you can actually tie it in to this system, which is beautiful. But that's the catch. You have to have good belts. For small situations like this, it's fantastic. As you scale up, you do need the faster belts to be able to cope with the bandwidth. The test case that I've got running on my private save, they're running Mark V's, and damn, yeah, it's definitely needed for processing the quantity that gets dumped into the system. So, where are we? You are pretty much that's tempting. I could, I suppose, just out of sheer principle, because got it. Ethereum. Go. So we're going to be having power pulse Mark II. Go back here. We have a look. Hypertubes is a method of high-speed transportation. Stackable hypertube. Vehicular transport. That would be tempting. And then here we have jump pads. So I'm quite happy letting things just produce by itself. What are you making? You are making modular frames, which I'm now using. And you are making reinforced plate. Sweet. Okay, which we need because future expansion and all of that jazz. Perfect. We are ahead of schedule, which is frightening. Yeah, long way off. But yeah, you kind of end up having an overflow track. Is any one of these close to capping off, out of curiosity? You'll start to cap off, and the ingots might, because they're both 100 items. We can actually drop that in, and we can actually drop that in. Do a quick sort. I need some concrete for myself. Okie doke. So concrete, iron rods, AI limiters, but yes, I mean, this entire mess back here, I could just lay a really high speed track for screws and basically have it all end at the screw section. And then once that's full, I could tell it to send excess over. So a lot of these screwy ones that you see dotted about, I wouldn't have to worry about, which would be nice. But, and how's this going along? Uh, 20s. How many steel beams do you use? You use 30, and I think I produce 30. 15. Okay, that'll be why. It could be worth just temporarily. How many do you need? 60. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Okay. We'll have a think about that. In the meantime, let's have a bit of an we're getting wire over here. It's probably yeah, that'd be why. It's trying to filter, but I don't mind. It'll still get fooled. Fooled? Filled. How are you? 29 seconds. So we have you. Color gun. Mycella and biomass, which we have both of. That makes a lot of sense to me. research you. So, fabric. And that's a parachute, okay. Satan, no. Power plugs. No quartz. We need a bucket load, and we need the other stuff. Okay, so probably going to be the best plan. It's night at the moment. Wow. Subtle. Oh, poor thing. So we have... no, not that. Yes, yes, yes. How are there's our new hole? A little bit more expensive, but it looks like, yeah, the only real change is over to quick wire, which isn't too bad. Organization, foundations, perfect. So yes, I think I'm just going to let things run for now until it gets to daytime. And then I'm going to go on and explore. Let's see how many we're at. 60. That's not too shabby. Wow, they look cool. But yes, so it's gonna be fun with the smart splitters. Half tempted to like rip all this up and just, I don't know. How are you doing? Halfway. Let's see. Okay, so we can do it that low. Which would be neat. And boink, and boink. Probably boink. Yep, that looks good. So, you're going to be the entry to the system. Probably means if I put a foundation here for now and add a foundation there. Ooh, so right about here we would need a merger. That way. Okay. So with that there, come here. knees. And I did. Okay, you two are practically married. Yep. Okay, so iron's going that way, which we're okay with. Let's think about this. Wait. Yes, let's think about this, shall we? It's all already mainly going to the front. What could be a good idea is actually putting my mergers along here. If we had our first merger, let's say on this corner, goodbye. You are the weakest link. And then merger. So, yes. No. No. We want it pointing that way. You can come into there. You can come into it there. Then we put one more merger. That's in line. No. Yes. Got the forward. Okay, so we need some more plates. Grabbing more plates. Da da da. So you come across here, you go down there. Whoa, crap. I gotta get used to that newfangled air control. Do 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 do. You are empty. Perfect. Boink, boink. 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 And boink. Boink. Okay. So next thing, we get our smart splitter. Coming in that direction. So again, we set this to overflow. This is, like I say, the quick and the dirty way of doing it. We set this one on the right output to cold. This one, even though we're not producing it yet, we put this to steel ingot. And this one we put to steel pipe. Then we mark to it between zap. We've got that gap up there. We do that. We do that. And we do that. Right. We will need one more smart splitter. What's the gappage? Gappage. Yep, that is the gappage. And then we need another one. Yep, perfect. See, I am building future-proofing into the system, which is epic. Boink and boink, boink and boink, boink and boink, which gets us to here. At which point I then need to decide how I'm going to handle this situation. Honestly, there's a couple of ways I could tackle this. I could come straight out of that, extend up into a merger with a feeder coming round in, which kind of seems like the best idea at the moment. Only catch with that is going to be I won't be able to put a floor down. The other way is to bring that down. Okay. Blink, blink. So you are there. You on that lip? No. Okay. So we put a merger. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And put that in there. Alright. Two. There. Then we get rid of that. Make it look all neaty. And we have a suspended thingamajig. That like that. And that's going in. That's all rank 2. That's all rank 2. So all that's left to do to get this system operational again is drop that in. Let's get rid of that pole. And now that is all going over there. Then what we do is just here set up another merger, and this one, because it's high priority, we do that with get you and route you into there. And we have all that going into this sorting system now. And we get rid of that. And nope. That. Okay. Need to get up there fairly sharpish. Yep, that's why. Boing. Boing. Wait. Air control. Okay. And you overflow right no ST steel beam. There we go. I already know what you're gonna be for, so we put overflow. And we put beam, encased industrial beam, and then you we're going to leave free for now and just overflow, and bingo, we have an automated system. And doesn't it look cool? We get rid of you. Get rid of you. You. Get rid of you. Up we go. Don't need you anymore. Perfect. Oh, don't need you anymore. Don't need you anymore. See, now it kind of looks like that's being supported by that lift, which is nice. Let's have a look up here. Yep. Nothing's backed up too much yet. It's all moving smoothly, which is nice. Loads of ore coming this way, all getting subdivided. But yes, this is the best way that I found to set up one of these things. Ooh. Oh no, it is making it there. It's just that gap makes you think it won't make it. Is start at the end of the chain and then build it through. So obviously I've just integrated the steel section into my grand master plan, which is nice. How are these doing? Getting that right. Sulfur. I've gone in most directions. I just haven't gone in that direction. So let's have a look, shall we? Anything over here? No. Okay. see metal. What's protecting you? Oh, them things. I hate those things. They're too quick. Actually, I hate any monster in this game. Where's the ford? Okay, okay, let's for the light brigade. No, that didn't work. Okay. Circuit board needs heatsink needs circuit board screws. Need anything? 30 watts. Okay. I think we can do that. Too long. That's the boundary. Okay. Ooh. Yeet, crunch. Hard drive. Okay. Not
Data on the
sulfur.
hard drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
Okay. So that's something to keep an eye out for. More of those. Come on, give me some sulfur. That looks incredibly enticing. Slug. What's the catch? It's gotta be a catch, right? I just wouldn't do. There's the catch. Ah! And that's why I like this thing. Oh, you pooped it out your butt. Okay. And floating nut thing. Okay. Metal. Metal. Okay. What's guarding it though? Okay, it's not that. Because that's cute and fluffy. Oh, it's you guys. For England! Things. Generally, I hate anything that attacks me. I think that's the general rule of thumb at the moment. Anything over here? No. Wire. It needs rotors. Okay. I can go back for some rotors. We have plenty. This isn't helping my sulfur situation. Oh, I could probably drop the hard drive in as well. And let's have some of my nuts. There's base. Oh yeah, that's getting like a distinct footprint on the landscape now. I'm happy with that. Gotta be getting to the point. Well, no, because I haven't been away for long enough. It's in here. Hard drive. 10 minutes. Okay. There was another one that needed the scanny slug for. In here, let's put that. I don't need those. The other things are probably handy. I need rotors. Okay, I just gone past the rotors. And we're off again. Da 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 da. Okay. I'll get that slug on the way back. That's a plan. So there's crash site 1. And more wreckage up there. No. They look fairly normal rocky type things. Oh man, I'm gonna be on the hunt for wreckages now, aren't I? Wrecks. Ooh, slug on there. Yeah. Hey. How do rotors fix this? I mean, seriously. Cacti thing. Okay. Strange you just being there. In the middle of nowhere. Iron? We're normally guarded. 2. You. Iron pure. There's another one. Iron pure. Iron pure. So that's 1, 2, 3. Have I got any beacons? I have 1. 3 times. Iron. So iron alloy ingot. Fine concrete. Charcoal. Interesting. Okay, we have power slug. Oh no, we don't have to. It's just that. So let's do this then. There's another one going. Right, yes I did. Yes, sluggy. Let's convert you into some power shards. Go, power shards. Whatever that is. We need some coal. Now the evil plan starts to happen. Yep. And there you go. Bits are slowly going in now. How are you? It's not getting too backed up. That's good. What was I doing? Oh yes, black powder. Not much at all. Yes, we need 20 more. That's a pain in the rear, isn't it? You can go in there, you can go in there. We sort you. As you are now starting to get things. 2 more coupons, which is always good. And we'll put coupons in that. There, we take you out, recycled, put you in there, sort you. That's not needed. We have a home for that though. Put the coal in. This one, I believe, yes. Sweet. And yeah, you're operating at about 50%. Surprise. Okay, that's that. So how many coupons am I up to? 4. I think I'm gonna make some portable miners and we're gonna go after those. Probably be wise to make a beacon or 2. No, we don't need 2 because I have one in here. Yes. And a thing that I don't want to lose. Don't want to lose that. Don't want to lose that. Everything else I'm kind of okay with. I'll drop you there. I've got 100. How are you doing on versatile frames? Okay, this way, this way. 166. Okay. Slowly increasing. That's going to be a long-term project. Let's double check some things. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. Because I'm guessing the coal, if the coal's full up, yeah, the copper is too. So what we could do, we could speed up production, taking coal from there and the iron from there, use a forge and boost that up. It would get it going, and they both have a backlog of stuff. You don't need to come up. You. Perfect. Okay. You do. Right. Let's see how much we can jam in here space-wise. Okay, so production, we set we can't afford no, it's those. Okay. I think. There. You. There. And we set you to iron ingot. Steel ingot. Then we do a constructor. Let's get rid of you for now. That's run you into there. Set you to steel beam. Let's see. Then we go logistics, and we get a conveyor merger. We drop you there, you there, there, and then these things just need power. That's fun. Right, you're not going to be at... You're going to operate at high speed for a while. No, you're not. But hopefully you should be able to speed up that production system. Hoorah. And we're back to it being night. Darn it. Have I fluffed about enough? Almost. Take the opportunity to have a bit of a drink. 17 seconds, darn it. I drink too quickly. So is that how close are these? Not close at all. That should have definitely been 17 seconds. Ooh. Considering the issues I have with screws, that is awesome. Oh, that can make me really smooth out my screw production, because half of my screw production is iron rod production. So being able to go straight from ingot to screw is going to save me so much time, energy and effort. I think that's going to be a do in the off-stream time. Yeah, that sounds like one of them things to do off-stream. But it certainly does open up interesting configurations now. That's going to get so much tidier. Definitely thinking of doing a screw line now. You're actually... how are you doing on beams now? Are you getting backed up? A bit. Wow, you're making strange sounds. Well, it's not pausing between. It's getting just enough to be able to go constant, which is good. So, out of curiosity, we go parts and we do that. Smart plating is reinforced and a rotor. How are you doing in there? How are we doing up here? We're doing okay. Okay. So, production. Assembler. Let's have it that way around. And we want smart plating. That's neat. So we get rid of you and go logistics, and can we can. Beautiful. So you come here and go into that. Oh, not that one. You are my plates, so if we go splitter. And run you up to here. That's a rotor and plates. How many of each do you need? Not many. And that'll get my smart plating started. So that, and run that into there. Yes. Oh, you're waiting for the plates, aren't you? Oh shit, that's the wrong one. I'm a numpty. I'm a numpty. It's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. Do 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 do. It's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. It needed to be this one. Okay. Come on, boys. There we go. Come on. And there we go. That's about to cap out on rotors. Should be starting to get your plates any moment now. Bingo. Second one. There you are. Come on here. That's my first smart plate. Hee-hee. So, I'm now starting to produce items for the sky elevator. 2 of the 3 items, which is good. Just gonna be lazy and let this thing take me to the sky elevator. It's not quick, but you know, I have things that I will be doing in the background. So probably by the time that I do my next stream of this, these 2 sections will probably be done. Because I need to get everything moved over to the smart distribution system for the conveyor belts and stuff. Technical terms, huh? Stuff. Okay, so we've got 2 high awkward ones, and you are produced from something that we haven't started making yet. Okay. Good to know. Let's head around here. And I believe we're going back to the other coal site I found. Oh, it's one nice thing of a trackball. You can just set and forget it. So, I can actually have a cigarette in my other hand and just occasionally do minor course corrections. So, I need to find you. Oh, hello, you. Where are you going? I told you. Where are you going? Greetings, chat. Guess who's been playing with their microphone settings? So, this way. Of course it's me, chat. You know me. Never like to have things set in one way for too long, because I just get bored with it. Which direction do I need to go to find my sulfur? Okay. 2 over there. We've got 1 over here, though. Now, from the previous explore... Oh, shit. Run away from that before it sees me. Previous exploration. There's a giant cliff over there. So I don't... It's probably going to be... Oh, shit. Up there. Oh, crap. Let's keep away from confrontation. Yeah, that's a plan. You, I don't mind killing, because you kind of stay still. Oh, there's 2 of you now, is that? Three, even. Wow, I think these respawned. And if that's the case, that's a little bit worrying. Let's eat on my nuts. Because they make a lovely sound. Okay. Let's Just double check. Ooh. Okay, up there. Oh, yes, that's going to be fun to get to. Yep, definitely up there. Yes, you all respawned, you buggers. Is it because I didn't construct anything over here, so it's like the animals return with a vengeance? I'm just glad I carry lots of spare nuts. Yes, I am trying to get the word nuts in a lot, just because. Yeah. Can you stop that? Yeah, you're right, chat. What is it, strategy? Making me dizzy. I'm guessing up here? Okay, that direction. Ooh. Berries. I'll have those, because they're juicy and helpful and stuff. Oh, my close range one has disappeared. To 20 meters. Over in that direction. It's not that, because that's limestone. Maybe if we go up here. Again. Ah. Problem. You definitely seem like the right way to go. Say hello to my friend, the Insta way round problems like this. No, a wall wouldn't help in this situation. And you, and you, and you, and there we go. Dun dun dun. Yep. Okay. Sulfur scan. 90. Hello. Great. They put a crashed vehicle somewhere really awkward. Okay, I can see what we're going to do. Okay, never mind. We're going to have to do it the other way because it doesn't really like trying to. Nope. Yes. Probably going to be a good idea to change direction. Yeah, that should. Okay, that's impressive, chat. What are you? Are you what I'm looking for? There. Sulfur normal. Okay. Yoink and yoink. That's one. Go on, buddies. You can do it. Drill your nuts off. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. And yes, beacon. You are 1x norm. Okay, we now know how to get back here. Let's put you there, drop you there, drop you there. Refill my nuts. Resort my inventory. Yeah, that should solve my present problem. So, what are you operating? 1 per second. It would be a good idea to go back probably with about 4 stacks of the ore. Which one? You. Working. Let's get away from. Ooh, very woody. And lots of poison stuff. Annoying. To the noisy stuff. Away from the noisy stuff. You've slowed. You've slowed. Okay. Boing. Boing. This is the boring bit. I mean, if I had a gun, I'd be shooting things just to pass the time. At least we have sulfur. Okay, we do have coal base there, which is an interesting consideration. That might be like another project. Tempting. What are you guys doing? Only left you for 42 seconds. Okay, good to know. 42 seconds. You think you mine really slow. And you're in a poison area. You though, You're not. You most definitely are not, though I am going to be cutting it fine on the amount of concrete that I have. Knowing my luck, there's a freaking monster here. No, I didn't want to do that. I actually wanted to do that, so I could do that. Anything? Hello? Oh, I'm short a modular frame. Okay, but we do have some screws here. We have some more screws there. Okay. Can I make a modular frame on the spot? Yes I can. I think I was 3 short or 2. Well, if we make 2, it means we've actually made 4. Which is more than what we need. And we got ourselves another hard drive. And that successfully killed enough time for these things to have finished what I told them to do. So I can grab all that, and leave them going whilst I head back to base. How the hell did I get up here? Answers on a postcard, please. Yeah. How dith one get up? Ah, there you are. Okay, this is going to be fun to remember, isn't it? Oh god, no! You're... oh shit. Okay, that's a bit high. Oh god. Yeah, that's it. Use the wall to decrease height. And then let's run for our life. Ooh. Nope, missed it. Okay, so let's head back home now that we have enough sulfur to be able to move on with things. We'll nibble on that. Get our pips back up. And remember the fact that there's bees and something made a noise at me. Okay, let's keep running. Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running, dang, dang, dang. Okay. This is cool. That's not so cool. Did I get him? I'll take that as yes. Oh, you son of a... Okay, I'm not liking that sound. Running from it. It sounds big and beastie. Big and beastie are not thing. Oh yeah, that one required power. That's right. So we have got another hard drive we could get, providing I can Get power. Oh, wait a minute. How much power do you need? Tell me that, game. How much power do you need? 53. So, power, biomass. Yep. Yep. Boink, and boink, and boink, and boink, and boink, and boink. And then we divide that stack into 2. Yep, I know, I blew a fuse. And excuse me. 60. There we go. Come on, clicky clicky. Another hard drive. Why didn't I think of that the first time? Okay, so that's that done. Okay. And that reminder to do that one is also gone as well. Yum. Oh, chat, this is going to be the first time that you get to see... God, what version base am I on? Version 3? Version 4? Or is it like... should I have incremental points like version 2.7 or something? If I go on rebuilds, then this would be base version 3.4 or 3.5. I heard creatures. I am keeping running. And down here. And we're going to get back before it turns night, which is lovely. My walls. My walls to keep out the outside. Let's squeeze through this little nightmare here. Let's... No, I didn't put it in there. Wait, what? I put it in there. Let's make some black powder for your friends. Gonna blow stuff up. Something like that. Okay, so we can definitely hand in the next black powder one, which is awesome. So far, thank you. Confirm it. So, okay, we could do that. And you want more black powder. Okay, we can solve that. Hopefully there is still a stack of that in there. Let's convert all of what I've got into... won't be able to do that day, but we can start that hard drive going over here. I think black powder stacks at 100, but I could be wrong. But it eliminates all the ore that I've got on me and all the raw stuff, which is good. Yep, stacks to 100. Sweet. Right, so that's that done. Go here. Any mats to go in there? No. Okay. Any mats to go in here? Yes. Yes. 50, 100. Sweet. So we've got that already. We can sort items. You should be my one beacon that's left. How long we got on you? 8 minutes. How's my indefatigable? Sweet. That's 2 more coupons for the store, which brings me to 6. 6. That's really tempting right now, just for aesthetic reasons. Doors are fairly cheap. Attachments don't need Mark IIs. Yeah, so foundations, no. Don't want the silly little cart. Stairs are cheap. Railings are cheaper. Honestly, this will end up making me sane, because I can start doing the things that I want to in regards to my base design. I am going to need some more plates. So let's grab 100 and sort you. I'm going to need probably some concrete. And what I'm going to be putting down is only temporary until I unlock the metal ones. Is it? No, that's encroaching. You can go over there. That's all coming along great. I bet it won't let me. Yeah, I thought not. Let's get rid of you, get rid of you. Now will you let me? Will. So. Okay, you into there. You into there. I can dump the 2 that it just gave me. Are you going in? You're going in. You're coming out the other side. You're coming out the other side. Awesome. So, boink. can start to make this place look better. Like, for instance, one of the things that's been driving me spare is this bit here. So what I can do now is we get rid of that. We drop in one of those. Where was you coming from? You was coming from that, so you can now go into there. With my new high flyy jumpy ability, I can do that. I'm probably... we're going to... Yeah, we are going to need 2 holes. Yeah, that's... Oh no, that won't be an issue. This is only temporary. So, we can do that. Run into there, and run into there. Hey, and the place is now starting to look nicer. Like, this cable here really does annoy me. So, go power, and we go to the double wall. And we like put one there, because it goes through the wall. Yeah, okay. And then you put one there. Okay. Then you run... Okay, shutting off power to half the base. This one to this side, which transfers it through the wall to that side. And then you get this one, and you restore power to the other side of the building. And now I don't have a cable that's annoying me because it's clipping through walls. How petty am I? But then again, you're talking to the person that added that in. But yes, that should be fine. You... What's going to pay? You're going to be an input. Input. Shouldn't need an input there, but having an input on this wall will make sense, because once I have my smart system in, if I'm producing something up here, I can then run it into this wall, which will get back here and go into my auto sort system. Like I say, I like to future-proof stuff. That's all okay. You go in there, which can pick up those. You are concrete. Concrete what and what? Iron. Okay. I'll let that go. I'm not really going to be needing to add to those, which is nice. And that may have been 10 minutes. Oh, so close. So close. Yeah, that's ticking up quite quickly now because we're getting stuff through. Which is good. That should have been 33 seconds. Damn it! Finish. 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 Thank you. So, rigger router, iron wire, stitched iron plate. What's the normal? The normal is metal, iron plates and screws. That's a bit of a bugger. And that could be handy in certain situations. Like if I got to set up a little base and there's lots of iron but there's no copper. So it would mean I'd still be able to make wire and cable. Okay, let's start scanning that drive. And let's go here. Yeah, print that coupon. Just do. Drop the coupon in here. Sort you, drop you in there. Oh yeah, I've got 2 of those things to put in the space elevator. I've spent time constructing them, may as well put them in. And we are almost getting there. Considering that's one of the first things I started on this stream, that's not too shabby. What's the other thing? Automated wiring, which involves making a sator. A sator. How the hell do we make sators? You are 3 pipes and 8 wire. Okay. Motors are 2 rotors and 2 sators. Okay, so that's probably going to be the next project. As well as that. Interesting. How are you doing production-wise? 96%. You're going to be horrible. 82. That's better. You are 97% accurate. Efficient, you're 59. Which is weird because you should be getting everything that you need. Oh, that's going into something else though, isn't it? Yeah, that's going into this machine, which is making modular frames, which is then going through there and coming out here. Yeah, gotta love that. Okay, you're producing quite nicely. How are things up here? Yep. My auto sort system is still working. Coal's going in that one. This one's empty because I'm not making steel ingots. Pipes are going down that one. Beams in that one, not making encased. That's not assigned. This has got a backlog. Maybe I should buy ladders. That could be a brilliant idea right now. And then whatever's over the top of cap is getting put away. I think for sanity purposes, because we keep losing wire, we should upgrade this one to a Mark II. That should stop wire appearing on that one. So we won't be getting as much wire waste. How are you? You are full. And you are full. So, for now, I'm going to micromanage because I'm not using those ingots. So, we're going to turn off production of them. So, we're just creating the wire. Okay, steel pipes are... Okay, I see what we have to do. 1, 2, 3. This is the joys of refining the entire system. Is you have to get your speeds right. Seriously, are we full on? We are full on steel pipes. Wow. I didn't expect that to happen. That's why steel pipes are appearing over here. Okay. Probably going to be a good idea to speed that up. Otherwise, we are going to get a backlog in that box. Yeah. That works. Oh, man. Can't believe I'm going to have to rip out this entire back piece here. It's nice that I'm going to end up losing, like, that recipe that I've got. If we go part screw, where it's normally made is 1 ingot, 1 rod to 4 screws, whilst I've got 5 ingots to 20 screws. So, like, these are being produced, but these are all coming from these, and you know, that's a lot of wasted space. This is 10 iron rods per minute for 40 screws. This consumes 15 ingots per minute, so I think it's going to be nice being able to just drop these to just producing screws. That's 5. Yeah. Let's have a look at how the math shapes out, shall we? Production, constructor, doink, and alternate screw. So this uses 12.5 ingots a minute. This uses 15. And then at the end of it, you get 40 screws after using 2 machines. Whilst with the 1 machine I get 50 screws. So in that example, if I just use to the these two machines, I'd almost be producing the total of these 5 machines together. And if you then look at how much of this is dedicated to screw production, you kind of get to see where it's going to be handy. And like I say, I am thinking of doing a smart network, so the screws all get produced in one place, and then from there it'll go round a circuitous route of my own devising, and basically drop off screws into whatever needs it. It does mean I'm probably going to have to use Mark III conveyor belts though for the screw put. See what I did there? Screw put. It's great. Tons of fun. But yeah, I mean, that one's using screws, that one's using screws. So for each line that's going in, you're kind of looking at like at least 2 machines. So we're going to get so many machines removed from this current setup. It's lovely. I mean, heck, I probably could just set all that to screw production, lump it all into one, and then sort of rods and plates over here, and I could end up just making in the gap the other type of plate that I'm missing, which would be nice. But yeah, that's all for me to scratch my head later, because like all this needs to be done into the system. But I don't want to hook sort of the copper and stuff and the concrete in until I've got a regular source of beams, because for that volume of throughput I'm definitely going to need Mark III's, and Mark III conveyor belts I'm using all over the place. I mean, this thing's not getting enough of them, and that's with this that complex up there. Although, if that box is full, we could just go and set you onto steel beam production, because I'm not using the pipes at the moment, and I don't have to alter anything because it's all going into my auto sorting system. So like, there's pipes there, but now we're getting the beams from over there. It's not going to be ideal. It's nowhere near going to be operating at full capacity, because it's only going to be getting 30, and it needs 60. You're coming out. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're only getting 30 because this thing produces 45, which is going into this splitter. That one's going over there to bring that one up to 45. So that's 15, that's 15. So those are recombining to become a 30. And this wants 60 per minute. So that's going to be 50% efficiency. And you are pretty much running That's how I worked out the math-ish. Yeah, because 45 plus the 15 gets you up to 60, so yeah, that's working. Isn't maths fun? A game you can play with all your friends. And now, because I've done all that stuff, hopefully I've killed 10 minutes. Okay. So, alternate blueprint, encased industrial pipe. Copper rotor. Fused quick wire. What's the normal? Encased industrial pipe. What's the normal recipe for it? Come on, game. Ooh. And that's 15 per minute. And that's 4 per minute. It's slow. Intriguing. Copper rotor. What's the normal rotor? Pipes and screws. And that's 4 per minute. And how many is that? It's 11. And fused quick wire. I don't think that one's worth it. That one might be. Because we're going to have to build motors. So, yeah, it'd be nice to have a form of making rotors quickly. What's a satyr need? If I just goofed myself. Wire and bats. And we just unlocked. Plate and that. They're not part of the same tree, so they'd be coming from different productions. 5 per minute, and what's the current rotor? 4 per minute. Okay. Wee bop. So we'll have a check in here. See, stack up quickly. Which would bring me to 3, I think. Yeah, not worth picking that one up yet. Anything else before I want to start ripping this place apart and rebuilding? Because ideally that's what I should be doing. We have ability to be able to make encased, but at the moment I want everything steel based feeding into this mudder so I can get versatile frameworks done, and then I will need automated connected wiring. Set up a SATA production system. And that just uses cables. Okay. That's going to be using two things from the same resource tree. The wire and the cables. 2.5. Okay, so we're going to be making more SATAs than we use, which is good. So I could do my SATA production up here to start with, and then just put a splitter in it and start SATAs going into storage as well. And then build another SATA thing out back. And then have that going there. Yeah, okay. Makes some kind of sense. You're not getting bogged down, which is good. Jump pads, do I really need? No. Regular transport. I haven't really got any renewable energy at the moment. I mean, I got the bits to be able to afford it. And then we got hypertubes, which I haven't got the bits to construct, so cable and plates, why not? Let's get these just done. What do we need? You. Okay, so we need some plates. Sweet. Boink, boink. And over here, cable, 2 stacks of... Oh, close. Resort you. Let's go around here. Jump and headbutt. Another about thing. Let's do that, and that, and sort that, and push that.
Milestone reached. Several buildings aimed at factory traversal can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Bye. Okay. So next milestone is vehicular transport. So need 100 of those. 400 of those. Wow, that's a lot. We'll split that and grab those. And then resort to get that all back neat. And then I need 2 of those. And I just got to wait 3 minutes for the thing to come back, and then I've unlocked vehicle transport things. Go me. Okay, I think I'm going to have a cigarette whilst I wait for that to happen. So let's lump everything in. Not in the MAM. Boink, boink, boink.
Milestone reached. Long-range transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now encouraged. Vehicle stations have built-in functionality to refuel and restock or collect parts.
Has actually got me wondering about something. Beacons, frames, and rotors. So, if we go over here, is you again? Beacons, frames, and motors. Okay. Frames. Need some motors. Oops. Is that enough? That is enough, and I just need to make some beacons. How many? 5. Okay. Oh, we have enough for that. Always like extra beacons. Let's see what's going to be the best way to do this. Probably. Boink. 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 Oh, no, wrong button. You're going to be a corner. I'm curious about something about the tractor. No, don't judder right now. Now's a bad time to do judder. And over. Let's try that again. So coal. Can you use coal as a fuel source for it? That's a bloody... What's going on with you, game? And... You can. Interesting. that is very interesting. Because there's a coal up there. So I could, because with a vehicle, if you hold down V, you can actually record a path for the vehicle to go down. And if I now stop doing that, hitching, why are you hitching? Let's take the coal out. Should stop that. So it's got its own inventory size, which could be handy. Makes a bloody racket though. So I could set up the water area as like another steel refinery, which would be interesting to do. That would actually make for an interesting stream, because like obviously the first thing I'd do is I'd lay down some power generators just so that there's local power there, and I haven't got to worry about hooking it into this, which would be a good thing. Tempting. Very tempting. I think that's something to think about later. I think, yeah, my next plan will be probably off stream, so this is probably where I get to wrap up things. And in between streams, because what I'm hoping to do is, because Sat is at the beginning of Satisfactory and Saturday begins with Sat, I'm aiming to move my Satisfactory streams to a Saturday. So that way it's Saturday Satisfactory. Yeah, it's not great, but what can you do? And then probably in the week I'm going to go over here and rejig a lot of this. But I've got to be careful, otherwise things will get backloaded. Stuttering, so perhaps I need to clean my ball again. That's normally the case when this happens. Because they do like to stick, those old balls. But yes, I think this is where I'm going to call it for today. Much progress has been added. We have quick wire, we have smart systems, we have a form of vehicle transport that I may end up actually using. I'll just have to make a path between here and the other location and squirrel off some coal. Just come over here and hope that the coal is enough to get it from A to B. Before I finish the stream, I'd like to have a look at my totals over here. Because that's... Ooh, that's an interesting thing. Okay, so we're not quite finished. we can actually stop versatile framework, which is the middle one, which is awesome, which means you no longer get used up, which means you're not needed, and you're not needed, means you're not needed. Ooh. That means we have some iron steel ingots to put in that one. That's interesting. Which means all of these can now go back in here. And I've still got 100 steel beams. Fantastic. Which means we're just repopulating my steel beam selection. Which means you are not needed. 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 Hey, we're getting some semblance of normality here. You are being fed from underneath. So that coal can go there, that can go there. Fantastic. Smart plates are being produced. The easiest way to solve this problem is just to do that. And then we get just relay a new belt. On the relevant section. Hoorah. Does mean you are there, you are there. What are you producing? Plates to go into that. Otherwise, I will forget what I'm doing. So you are assembler. Goes there, and you need automated wiring, and you need a sator, and a sator. So much for me, like signing off. So you sator. 1, 2, 3. I believe it's you. Okay, we're going to be using up pipes, so we go up here and we switch you back to steel pipe. And then we need to get cable and wiring. So, okay, that's gonna work. Boink and boink. you can go there. Can go there. You can run up to here. It's routing done. Yeah, it's going to be best to come out this side. Okay, so what do you need? The wire. That one? No, it's that one. Logistics, Mark 1. So you need the wire. Sorry, is it the wire or the cable? Yes, the wire. So the cable needs to go this way. And the wire needs to come into there. Right, so set. As for you, I made a boo-boo. It's probably just going to be easier. You. Oh no, that was an even bigger boo-boo. What you get when you don't use your brain. That. And do a Mark 1 left. Not that one. That one. That one. And you into there. You are now powered up. Cable and Sator. Cables are being loaded up. And you are making a Sator, which you should be sending any moment. And you just need one, okay. That should get that going. Hoorah. Yeah, everything's coming along. Wow. Oh yeah, that's need to be done because that was a mistake. Which means I've got a bucket load of stuff to go for junk. We'll keep the coal, but that can go, that can go. Yeah, that's only for space elevators. We don't need those. We don't need steel ingots. Okay. Don't just see one poop out. Yep, there we go, and our first advanced wiring is off. That's not as many, I think. I think that's only 100. So those two should finish at about the same time. And that'll unlock tier 5 and 6. Which, you know, can't complain. I'm batting them out in my own special, unique way, which is good. And in the meantime, I'm not actually using the beams, which give them an opportunity to stack up, which is good. Because we're going to need those. We're going to need those Mark 3s for my Uber auto-sorting transit system, which is going to be epic. So, thanks for watching. I hope you found this interesting and the maths has been fun. Until next time, have a good one.